In a world that always talks about being nice and helping others, nobody warns us about the downsides of being too kind. But believe it or not, being overly nice can be risky. Our world is filled with people who give a lot, both emotionally and financially, and sometimes end up empty. So, is being too kind putting our own lives in danger? Today, I'll share 8 not-so-great things that can happen when you're too nice and give you 4 strong ways to stop people from taking advantage of you. Let's kick off with the first problem. You start expecting too much from people. The Stoics, wise folks from way back, said we should accept things as they are and not rely on others to make us happy. When you give a lot without expecting much in return, it shields you from getting disappointed. It's like creating a calm space in your mind. But here's the catch. Even when we think we're being selfless, deep down, we expect something in return. When you're always doing everything for others, they get used to it. So when you need help, they might take it for granted. It's not that people are letting you down. They're just doing what you should be doing, taking care of their own stuff. Number 2, people will start expecting you to give them something. The Stoics stress the importance of realizing that true value comes from acting in a good and logical way, not just doing whatever others want. Finding a balance in giving, practicing moderation, is key to staying in control of your actions and preventing habits that can harm your mental well-being. We've all heard that people are creatures of habit, adapting to patterns and the rhythm of life around them. The idea of the comfort zone stems from this innate desire for change. So, here's the catch. If you're always giving, those you help will come to expect it all the time. You inadvertently lead them into their comfort zones, where they might slack off on their responsibilities because they know you'll be there to handle things. If you don't value yourself, don't expect others to look you in the eyes and remind you to prioritize yourself. Unfortunately, the people you help might not offer this kind of empathy either. They'll stick to their own version of Robin Hood, taking from you, which could end up costing them a lot in their own lives. It's a delicate balance between kindness and self-respect. Now, let's explore the third point. Your goals will not be taken into account. The Stoics emphasize living by reason and virtue, setting limits, and prioritizing our own responsibilities to maintain balance and safeguard our identity and well-being. When you constantly prioritize others over yourself, your own goals may fall by the wayside. Stoicism teaches that placing everyone else's needs before your own might lead you to run away from something within yourself that hurts and scares you. Consider how you feel when spending a weekend alone or returning home to an empty house every day. If you engage in various activities just to escape from your own thoughts, the impact can be doubly harsh. Eventually, you'll have to face yourself, and in the meantime, your mood may worsen as you consistently place the needs of others above your own. Self-care emerges as a cornerstone of health and well-being. Before you can genuinely help others feel better, you must ensure your own happiness, indulgence, and well-being. It's akin to the idea that you shouldn't offer someone a chocolate unless you've truly enjoyed one yourself. Likewise, don't offer to clean a friend's house until you've taken care of your own living space and enjoyed a relaxing evening watching a good movie with a glass of wine. Remember, the rest of the world comes after taking care of yourself. The fourth point, people will think you are weak and treat you that way. Stoicism guides us to cultivate strength and self-control, asserting authority over ourselves by setting limits and practicing discipline. This not only aligns with our responsibilities and ideals, but also commands respect from others instead of being perceived as weak. When you consistently offer excessive help to others, you might inadvertently establish yourself as an expert in that particular area. However, in the realm of working with people, the narrative can take a U-turn. Failing to set limits can lead others to perceive you as weak, akin to someone who constantly opposes their boss. Before you know it, people start flocking to you to offload their responsibilities, confident that you won't say no. The magic word here is no. The moment you employ this powerful word, something surprising happens. Those who once perceived you as a pushover start to develop a newfound respect for you. You'll find yourself surrounded by genuine individuals, or, as some might call them, fair-weather friends, those who only approach you when they need something. Setting limits transforms you from being a doormat to earning respect and establishing boundaries that safeguard your strength and dignity. Stoicism imparts a valuable lesson on the significance of being astute and judicious in our choices. Through self-control and perspective, we can discern between genuine individuals and those seeking to take advantage. This discernment ensures we invest our time and energy wisely, avoiding futile pursuits. Consider the scenario where people who once saw you as a good friend suddenly only want to engage when they need something. Logically, it's not implausible, as people typically don't invite colleagues or employees for casual coffee or a drink. While it might make sense, it certainly isn't fair. Thus, it becomes imperative to equip oneself with the tools to navigate these situations and prevent others from exploiting your kindness. Stay tuned, as I'll share practical methods at the end to empower you in safeguarding against people taking undue advantage. These strategies, rooted in Stoic principles, will fortify your ability to make discerning choices and maintain healthy boundaries in your interactions. Let's now explore the sixth point. You'll only attract people who want something and not those who genuinely want to give. Through patient judgment, we can cultivate relationships that are authentic and mutually beneficial. People enter our lives when their energies align with ours. It's like a vibrational match. If our energy is low, we may attract individuals with negative, depressed, or dark souls who may bring harm. Conversely, when our energy is high, we draw in people filled with positivity, kindness, enthusiasm, hard work, and joy. When we extend ourselves to everyone indiscriminately, we expend so much energy that our vibrational frequency may drop. This low frequency becomes a magnet for individuals seeking to exploit our generosity, both the needy who drain our energy and opportunists who have no intention of reciprocating or expressing gratitude. By giving without discernment, we risk attracting those who take without giving, ultimately depleting our own positive energy. The seventh point, you could end up getting hooked on something. The Stoics imparted the wisdom of maintaining tranquility and self-control. When it comes to giving, exercising self-discipline prevents us from falling into detrimental habits, fostering a healthy relationship with our actions and choices. In a life where scarcity becomes a regular companion, the allure of addictive behaviors can intensify. The Stoics warned that repeated exposure to shortage could amplify the need for something, potentially leading to addiction. Those close to you might observe changes, perhaps excessive drinking, overeating, or indulging in excessive gambling. It's crucial to heed the concerns of those who care about you. While your initial reaction may be to dismiss their observations and deny any problems, it's essential to recognize that this defensiveness can often be a sign of being entangled in personal struggles. Always bear in mind that those who care about you genuinely desire your well-being. Pay careful attention to their advice, as they are attempting to support you in preventing a downward spiral and moving towards positive growth. Number 8. You'll make people think twice. Stoicism teaches us the importance of doing good deeds regardless of what others think about us. By steadfastly aligning our actions with our beliefs and principles, we construct a positive image that can withstand unfounded accusations. In an imperfect world where genuine kindness is a rare gem, being consistently kind may breed suspicion rather than admiration and gratitude. Unfortunately, the truth is that kindness is not always the prevailing trait. If you happen to be one of the rare genuinely kind individuals, people might become skeptical of your intentions. Instead of being impressed and grateful, they might start wondering about the hidden motives behind your acts of kindness. This skepticism could arise from encountering a group of distrustful individuals, but more often than not, it stems from people being cautious and honest. Many individuals who go out of their way to help excessively might be concealing ulterior motives. In such cases, it's advisable to exercise caution, stay vigilant, and even decline help if offered by those with potentially sinister intentions. The Stoic approach encourages doing good for its own sake, staying true to your principles, and allowing your actions to speak louder than false perceptions. Now, let's explore what you can do to stop people from taking advantage of you through 4 strategic approaches. Strategy number 1. Pay attention to how you feel. In line with the Stoic concept of self-awareness, it's crucial to pay attention to your feelings. By understanding your emotions and desires, you can gauge if you're giving too much and exhausting yourself mentally. If helping others leaves you feeling too busy, tired, angry, or used, it's time to listen to these signals. Self-reflection allows you to shift your focus and strike a healthier balance in your acts of kindness. Strategy number 2. Embrace the power of no. Following Stoic teachings, recognize that your time and energy are valuable and should be used judiciously. Self-control involves being able to say no when you feel overwhelmed or when a request is unfair. Despite the initial association of no with negativity, learning to assert this word is crucial. Practice saying it in front of the mirror, understanding that it is a pathway to reclaiming your freedom and avoiding unnecessary risks. Strategy number 3. Reserve time and space for yourself. In adherence to Stoic values of self-discipline and self-respect, allocate dedicated time and space for self-care. Engage in activities you enjoy, whether it's exercising, drawing, listening to music, or simply having a moment with tea. Prioritize your responsibilities efficiently to safeguard this time daily or weekly. When someone seeks your assistance during these moments, kindly decline and relish that time exclusively for yourself. Strategy number 4. Identify and distance yourself from energy vampires. Applying Stoic principles of self-discipline and wisdom involves discerning beneficial relationships from those that drain you mentally. Steer clear of individuals who constantly deplete your energy without contributing positively. Recognize that attempting to help those who function as energy vampires is futile. These individuals inundate you with complaints and negativity, and offering help won't resolve their issues. Exercise Stoic self-control by distancing yourself from such draining relationships. In conclusion, Stoic wisdom emphasizes finding the middle ground in generosity. Giving too little may seem selfish, while excessive giving depletes your energy and resources. Strive for balance, considering both others' needs and your own. When in doubt, remember the magic word, no. Your well-being and the ability to contribute positively hinge on maintaining this equilibrium. As we conclude this journey, I hope these Stoic-inspired strategies empower you. Remember, you are an integral part of this community. If this video has been beneficial, give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts, and explore our Stoicism ebook for practical insights. Subscribe for a daily dose of Stoic wisdom and personal growth.